My next guest was born and raised in Montgomery, Alabama, the very place where the modern civil rights movement was fostered. She's been writing, singing, and acting since a child and has made featured appearances on NBC's Shades of Blue, HBO's Show Me a Hero, and the Academy Award-nominated documentary film, I Am Not Your Negro. Not only is she the host of the very successful industry-inspired web series and platform, #Actors Life, she's a noted children's author. Please help me welcome actress, host, and producer, Shumerria Harris. Welcome, Shumerria.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining me.
My honor.
No, the honor is absolutely all ours.
Yes.
So let's get started.
Let's do it.
Now, you have a BA in Theater Arts from Alabama State University.
Yes, darling.
You also studied in the New York Conservatory of Dramatic Arts.
I did.
Where you studied film acting.
Mm-hmm.
At least at one point in history, that wasn't the most idealistic or realistic goal for young black women, right?
Yeah.
Were your parents always supportive, or were they concerned that this was one of your life goals?
Well, actually, I think my parents, they thought that it was just, especially when I got to college, they thought that maybe it was just something I was doing in the meantime until I decided what I really wanted to do. So
I'm just sticking around. That's all in college until I figured out my.
But I come to find out, my father majored in art. For his bachelor's degree, but then he went on to get his master's in counseling. So
yes.
I guess he thought that that's what I was going to do. Okay, my bachelor would be theater arts, and then like my master's would be something else.
Yeah. So. Philosophy.
Right. I mean, the expectation was either I'm gonna be a doctor or a lawyer or something.
Yes, so. Which you played a few.
Okay.
Right.
So technically I was.
Yes,
okay.
That's right. Well, let's talk about Dad, Master Sergeant William Nelson Harris.
Right.
Now, so obviously, so many of us go without fathers in our lives. Did having a strong father figure in your life make you an even stronger young black woman?
It did.
Yeah.
It did. It kept me off the pole. You know what I'm saying?
Unless you were really mad at him and wanted to
okay.
Look at me now, Dad.
I'm going to show you
philosophy.
Okay. But no, well, yeah, it did. It made a huge difference. It made a huge difference in a lot of the decisions that I'm making now in my life. I know that had I not had a strong father figure in my life, that I probably wouldn't have made the same decisions. Like, little girls need fathers too.
Sure.
It's not just the little boys, but the little girls need fathers too.
See, I told you, Dad, little girls like us need dads.
You know what I'm saying?
But now you are a successful, working black actress.
Right.
Are you finding that there are more opportunities for young black women in Hollywood, in TV and film?
Yeah, the opportunities are there. The door has opened on a major scale, and I think a lot of it is because these networks are trying to compete with Netflix and with Hulu and Amazon,
which are diverse by nature.
Yeah. So
on-demand services,
right?
You have to have an array of programming for it to be successful.
Right. And everybody's vying for those eyes, which is a major plus for us and everybody in the industry in all areas, because we're working.
After Halle Berry won her Oscar, which was 2001,
right?
Jennifer Hudson, Monique, Octavia Spencer, Lupita Nyong'o, Viola Davis, Regina King. But now before that, it was just Whoopi and Hattie.
Right, that's it. That's it. And they gave Whoopi all the awards, so they be like, listen, y'all can't say no black women have any awards, because there's Whoopi.
Well, they kind of dissed The Color Purple, but
well, Whoopi got an EGOT though.
Right. Now, some people might say, okay, but Lupita won being a slave. Octavia Spencer won for being the help.
Right.
But Hattie McDaniel, who also got some slack for when she got her Oscar, that, she's just playing a mammy.
Right.
Her words in 1940 was that for Gone with the Wind that when she was criticized, she rather play a maid in the movies than be one.
Okay. I'd rather play a maid than be a maid. I don't blame her.
Would you take a maid's role?
You kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place. The thing I've learned about being black, and you know, I've been black for over 30 years, so I think I got it down packed. You know what I mean? So the thing about being black is there is always a negative stereotype, a negative connotation. There is always somebody somewhere that says, "Oh, you shouldn't have did that because," you know. There's so much pressure. Like, why can't I just be?
The film.
Right. Oh, well, why she had to play a maid? Because, bitch, they was hiring for a maid. I'm sorry.
Yes.
Because they was hiring for a maid, and they hired me.
Yes.
Okay? Sometimes the role you want isn't available. And sometimes you have some people who are fortunate enough to get those dream roles, who are fortunate
enough. But when
they
get those dream roles, which is far in between that they get them early on, but by the time they get that dream roles, they were working a while before they even got it.
Right.
So let me just work my grind. Give me a minute.
Okay.
Back up. Now, you also partook in the hashtag I Think You're Pretty campaign.
Yeah. For women, and not just African American, because even if I wasn't black, it would be still an issue that I would face as a woman.
As a woman, period.
Women, their beauty standards and like the pressure to be pretty and to be this and be that, or to meet certain ideal standards of beauty.
Yes.
It's a lot.
Which you understand as an entertainer.
Right.
It's even more so.
Right. So like, you know, I just felt like the message in itself was powerful, and I definitely wanted to be a part of it.
Living in your day-to-day life as Shumerria,
yes.
Do you ever have to confront or be conscious that you are a darker skinned black woman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always. always. I think what people of other races don't understand about being African American or black per se is the fact that you're always reminded that you're black. Always.
Yes.
That's
just
the
black,
reality.
But now you're a shade of black.
Right. And that's the thing that I think people of other races, particularly Caucasian races, don't live with.
No.
You're always,
yes.
you have to always be conscious of that.
Yes.
How you present yourself, where you go, you have to be conscious of where you go, because you're not welcome everywhere.
Has anyone ever tried to make you feel less than?
Yeah.
Or inferior because then of your black skin?
You know what? It was interesting. My grandfather, I was like the baby.
Sometimes it's the grandparents.
I was like the baby. I was the baby grandchild. Now he loved me because of that, but like he didn't like the fact that I was darker. Like I was.
Don't mess up my lineage.
Right, I was darker than my brother and all the rest of my cousins. So like they could go outside and play.
They came from an antiquated ideal that the more passable, or as passable as we can be, would make our lives easier.
Right. Exactly.
Thank you so much for joining me, Shumerria. Thank you so very much.
Thank you for having me.
I am not gonna. Well, you're gonna come back, but I'm not gonna leave you. In the meantime, I'm not gonna leave you empty-handed.
Okay.
We have a few gifts for you. It might not be real, but we are going to put it in the universe, and we're going to claim it. So we're giving you your first Oscar.
Okay.
We're giving you your first Grammy.
Yes.
We'll give you an Emmy.
Okay, I'll take it.
You're a theater gal.
Yes,
There goes your
right,
EGOT. There goes your Tony.
That is what's up.
Let's throw in a Golden Globe.
Why not? Yeah.
Now, what black actress is going to go home without an NAACP Image Award?
I'm so tired.
And maybe one day, hopefully, you'll get the Nobel Peace Prize.
Yes! Okay!
Love it. Where can we find you and all about you? You have hashtag actorslife.com. Well, thank you so much, very much, Shumerria. Stay with us. You'll be joining us. Stay tuned, guys. We have more Junket Jam Live coming up next. Thank you. Yay.
Hey.